All right, here we are again for this second edition of Film Companions. For those of you who don't know yet, Film Companions is a new weekly television program put on through the Department of Broadcasting and Film Sciences here at Richland Community College in Culver City, which also happens to be where I teach courses in cinema studies and film history. I'm Rick, and to my far left here is Dave Preston, writer, actor, film enthusiast, Mac of all trades, basically. It's our intention with this show to provide the ultimate forum for the film aficionado, a forum where the purity of this medium can be analyzed and appreciated and given the kind of in-depth discussion it so rightly deserves but seldom gets.
Yeah, our goal with the show is to profile all the elements of the cinematic process. We'll look at the processes that are actually involved in making a movie and the decisions that go into how it's marketed. All this falls within the realm of what we really want to explore here.
So our first broadcast was last week, and to our pleasant surprise, it was really well received.
It was.
Yeah. I mean, there were a few jack-officeors who expressed disapproval with some of our films in our top 5 list, but overall, I think we managed to show people the silver sword. Don't you guys think?
I really
Absolutely.
liked it.
I think it went really well.
I think so too, Rick.
So anyway, I mentioned last week that we managed to secure Stu Shuman, and well, Stu Shuman, everyone.
Thanks. Great to be here, Rick. I just wanted to start by congratulating you guys. I know you've had this in the pipe for a long time, and
you.
it's really,
Thank you.
I'm really glad to see it finally get off the ground
Oh,
and
yes.
to have such a favorable response. I mean, that's really great.
We're really stoked about it. Yeah.
So just to give everyone a little background on Stu, Stu is a writer and film critic down at the Times. He's also a regular contributor to Entertainment Weekly.
Love that.
Yeah, and so he does a column on box office projections, right? It's the business of show business. It's called.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he's kind of like a Dave Preston who's actually doing it. Now, Stu and I go way back. We both attended USC back in the early 70s.
Yeah.
We both majored in film history, right? And then after that, I ended up working at Steak and Shake, and you moved out to West Hollywood. But after that, I really don't remember much. Things get a little hazy, for me anyways.
Yeah. Well, those were our fear and loathing days, right? Wow. Hey, do you remember that time we went out to Reno and nearly got ourselves killed trying to shortchange those Laotian sex workers?
Oh, yeah, the spa district. Oh, my God, there was that chick with the cauliflower ear. God, that was fucked.
Or how about that time we got held up by those El Rucan drug lords in Montego Bay?
Montego Bay.
Yeah, remember the guy with the predator dreads who threatened to give you a Colombian necktie?
Oh, yeah, with that rusted machete. I do remember. God, Jesus Christ, that would have sucked.
Yeah, it was scary shit, Rick.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Needless to say, we've been through a lot together, and hopefully the worst of it's behind us. It's just glad to have you here, man.
Well, so Stu, what's the latest? Heard something about a summer recap?
Yeah, well, I thought what we saw this summer definitely deserves some sort of summation or tribute. You know?
Absolutely. Well, if you were to sum it up in one word, what would it be?
One word? That'd be kind of hard, Dave. Oh, you mean like one film?
Yeah, okay. I mean, so what was the best film this summer?
Well, there were several I thought that were really excellent. But I'd have to say Sex and the City 2 was my favorite.
It was good, huh?
Dave, the English lexicon has yet anything to adequately describe something of this caliber. I don't want to speak too soon, but this might be one of the most influential works of art to grace America's cineplexes in a decade.
Really?
Wow.
I've never seen anything like it.
It was that good, huh? Let's see that clip then.
We got that clip ready, Sloan?
Thank me. I am leading the way through the menopause maze with my vitamins, my melatonin sleep patches, my bioidentical estrogen cream, progesterone cream, a touch of testosterone.
She's the hormone whisperer.
I am. I've tricked my body into thinking it's younger.
I've tricked my body into thinking it's thinner. Spanx.
And I'm telling you, no hot flashes, no mood swings, and my sex drive, it's right back to where it was.
Pretty amazing, huh? A game changer.
Yeah, I really think we'll see the ripple effect on this for years to come. In the form of more insightful and ambitious filmmaking, something to really frame the existential plight of the modern woman in increasingly more vapid in cliche terms. You know, I am not a chick flick kind of guy. I just like great movies. And I'll have to say, this is a masterpiece before none others.
Wow.
So guys, get your big round balls out there and see this shit.
Yeah, I definitely need to check it out. I mean, it sounds right up my alley.
You should. You should.
So, what were some of your others?
Well, did you see Robin Hood?
I did. Loved it.
Was that just fantastic?
It was absolutely unbelievable.
I mean, I went in there with low expectations, thinking I'd see some sort of kingdom of heaven thing, which I was not interested in. But I was completely proven wrong. I mean, the story's great, the acting's impeccable, and this whole Russell Crowe Ridley Scott collaboration is really working for me on multiple levels. I hope they continue to make all their movies together.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I liked it. I do have to admit, though, that I've got a certain attachment to KC as Robin Hood.
Casey?
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, he loves Kevin Costner. Me, not so much.
Well, I liked what Costner lent to the role, you know, in terms of the whole forced accent and all, but I really think there's no comparison. I mean, Russell Crowe is the new Robin of Sherwood, and you're just going to have to get used to that, Dave.
Well, you know what? They should have at least given him a cameo, okay? You know, just something to remind the people of his contribution.
I think that would be a little cheese dick, Dave, don't you? I mean, Costner's not the kind of guy who'd take a backseat role to things like this. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
So what else was there? I know there was a lot of groundbreaking stuff, but it all just slips my mind right now.
oh, how could you forget, Rick? We had Clash of the Titans, Iron Man 2, The Prince of Persia, The Shrek 5, Killers, Marmaduke, Jonah Hex, The Last Airbender. Yeah, A-Team.
Oh my God, the A-Team. That was one I could not stop thinking about.
Oh, it really fired on all cylinders, didn't it?
Oh, you know, I was such a fan of the series, and it seemed to me that a cinematic reimagining had been long overdue.
Well, there are already some pretty solid rumors of a Best Picture nod.
Really?
And Bradley Cooper's being considered for Best Actor.
Oh, that's exciting.
So at the very least, we can expect to see some sequels.
That's excellent. You know, it's great to see something so deeply seated in the American consciousness as the A-Team finally getting the recognition it deserves.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so I think we need to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back with some more.